That is a yawn. How's everybody doing? So yeah, big news. The reason I haven't been around for the past week, as some of you may know, I was expecting a little baby daughter, me and my wife, and she came on Tuesday. It's pretty crazy, right? So I'll give you the little rundown. But first, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. It's been about a week since I've done anything with the channel. Anything other than post some Instagram and Twitter stuff. But yeah, I'll give you a little story. So Sunday, I think I've already forgotten what day it was. Basically over the weekend, last weekend, my wife started experiencing some crazy kind of contractions. We went to the hospital twice thinking it was time. The hospital actually sent us back home because, you know, even if you're experiencing contractions, if you're not dilated yet, they'll just send you back home. Kind of, you know, you gotta, I don't know. It's a waiting game. So my wife was in labor for about 56 hours, which is crazy to me. Like oh my God, if I had to labor for 2 minutes, I would jump off a fucking cliff. That's why she's way tougher than me. But, so yeah, like at the last moment, the doctor came in to check her at the hospital, and basically the baby wasn't dropping down fast enough, or she was dropping down too fast, and my wife wasn't dilated. So the doctor said, you know, just in case something's wrong, let's do a C-section. So I'm so glad he did that, because better safe than sorry, right? Like if you know, if things aren't looking right, trust the doctor. But dude, it's crazy. It's just so mind-blowing. So mind-blowing. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, man. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm sure for this hour we're going to be talking all about that stuff. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm not going to reveal her name or her face or anything like that. You silly gooses don't even know my name or my face. So why would I do that to my daughter? Come on, you goofballs. Why is the super chat robot not working? Give me one sec. Everybody that's doing super chats, give me one sec. I think the robot should be reading it soon. Like I said, this is the first time I've logged in about a week. I don't know if something's changed. Maybe. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, there we go. Did I cry? Oh yeah.
Congrats, man.
Dude,
did you cry?
Yes. Jordan Cadwell, thank you so much for the super chat donation and the channel support, man. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it too. Jordan Cadwell said, congrats, man. Did you cry? Give me one sec, man. I'm going to let the
congrats, dude.
super chats run through.
Truly blessed.
There you go. I agree, Luke. But yes, Jordan, I absolutely did, and sometimes I find myself still welling up because I think about the first time I met her. One sec.
Congratulations.
Thanks, M98. But yeah, the first time I met her, like, you know, obviously my wife was in the C-section, like surgery. I was with her. I didn't know I was going to be able to be with her during that surgery, which was really neat. I got to see basically the operation. Actually, take pictures of the operation. I was surprised. Oh. Right back at you, Makatsi. But, dude, it was so crazy. My wife was kind of out of it because, you know, the C-section. And after the nurses whisked me around the corner and I got to meet my daughter for the first time. And, like, I was sitting there just kind of looking at, I mean, as soon as I walked into the room, I started bawling. And the two nurses started, like patting me on the back. And it was an awesome moment. But then I walk over there and I start talking to her. And my daughter's just crying her head off. And then she hears my voice. And immediately, she stops crying immediately. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a newborn's like eyes trying to adjust, or, you know, for a while they don't open their eyes at all. But she was trying to open her eyes because she recognized my voice, and she calmed down for you know, maybe 15 seconds before she started wailing again. But she like was trying to open her eyes, and she got her eyes open for like 2 seconds, and that's when we saw each other for the first time. And dude, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, golly.
The force.
It's like, I don't know. It's just so beautiful. It's crazy.
Greedo is Ray's father confirmed.
There you go, Ian the gamer. But man, it's so hard to explain. I'm sure you got some dads watching the stream right now, and it's just like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it.
Always.
God.
Where is her mini
Oh.
stormtrooper helmet?
The gaming geek. But yeah, let me run down the. Oh yeah, no sleep for me. Mud Piez. It's been an interesting week, just because we've been trying to figure out, the best kind of schedule for the both of us, me and my wife. Oh,
Huge congrats, man. I'm so happy everyone is safe and well.
me too.
56 hours, man. Your wife sounds like a hero, Blue Heart.
You're goddamn right, Sam. Goddamn right. 1 second with the super chats, guys. But yeah, so every 2 hours to 3 hours, we have to wake her up in the middle of the night. Just every 2 to 3 hours for the next couple weeks to feed her, right? So it's tiring, but
Literally,
whatever.
breaking my gig. Congrats.
Thanks, Tom. But Luke Fredericks, thank you for the super chat, the channel support. Congrats, dude. You're a man truly blessed. Well, I couldn't agree more. And it's good to see you, man, and I appreciate that channel support. Now, like I said, this is the first time I've logged into my YouTube account in a week. I actually just finished downloading the Battlefront 2 update, which has Ewok Hunt. I haven't played it yet, so you guys will see me play it for probably about 30 minutes. I figured I would just hop on here for the first 30 minutes and shoot the shit with you guys, and then play some Ewok Hunt. But yeah. I'm still on cloud 9, man. But M98, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Congratulations. Well, I appreciate that. Truly do. And Makatsi, I love you. Right back at you, man. It's good to see you. I hope you're still kicking some ass in Fortnite. And Ian the Gamer, Greedo is Ray's father confirmed. That's not my Nodder's Dame. My Nodder's Dame, my daughter's name. That's not my daughter's name. But if you want to start that rumor, go for it. Greedo is stalling as he doesn't want to embarrass us with bad gameplay. Yep, that's exactly what it is. The Gaming Geek, where is her mini Stormtrooper helmet at? You'd think I'd really put my 5 or 6 day old newborn daughter in a plastic helmet? Maybe I saw some Yoda ears on eBay. They were like $5, but I don't know. Buying some Ewok, or not Ewok, but Yoda ears from eBay, crocheted. It says it'll take like a month and a half to get to the house. So where the fuck is it coming from? I don't think I'll be doing that. But Gaming Geek, thanks, man. And Sam Austin, huge congrats, man. I'm so happy everyone is safe and well. 56 hours, man. Your wife sounds like a hero. She is the hero. Oh.
Congrats, HelloGreedo. I wish you all the best.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Sam. God, like just sitting while she was going into labor, and watching the contractions hit. Oh my God, and feeling just so helpless, through this entire thing. I as a dude, you don't really have much control, right? You kind of feel, at least I did. I kind of felt helpless, to her pain, to the baby, like while she was in there, like in the womb. Just felt completely helpless, like. So now I'm glad she's out, basically. I'm glad she's out. So now I have a little bit of control, right? But I appreciate that, Sam. And Tom Davis, literally on my set break at my gig. Congrats. Nice. Keep jamming. Jeez, what time is it? It's Sunday at 3:30. Kicking ass. Colin Forever, congrats, HelloGreedo. I wish you all the best. Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And everybody that just sent those super chats over, I really appreciate the channel support. I know I've been a little distant for the past week, and it's kind of funny. I've had people complain to me on Twitter that where are your videos, and to them I say, shut your fucking mouth. What if she starts crying during the stream? Alpha Q. I have the door closed. My wife is actually watching her right now. But yeah. Are you looking forward to showing all Star Wars movies for her, and in which order do you do it? P.S. Congratulations, Oscar. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. And I will show her release order. That's kind of that's a lot. Everybody that I know who's seen Star Wars has pretty much seen it in release order. It's the way the world first saw Star Wars. So I've always thought, release order is kind of the way to go. I understand why people want to watch it in chronological order, or, it really doesn't matter which order. Does it? Just watch it, right? Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever played Ewok Hunt. So why is there starting Ewoks in? Okay. Nice. Do you like being a dad now? Steven Universe and Stuart Little Fan 2002. Yes, it's like it's an inexplicable feeling, and it's only gotten started, right? It's the first week. It's the first week of being a pops. Insane.
Man, 56 hours. Your wife is trooper.
No shit. Stephen Caldwell, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Congrats, man. 56 hours. Your wife is a trooper. I could not agree more. It's my dad has always said that if men had to give birth, there would be no children, and I completely agree. So, but I appreciate that, Stevie Caldwell, and I will tell her that you said, "Oh, she is a trooper." This I have.
Will be with you.
This is crazy. I don't.
When you planning to show her daughter Star Wars?
Don't really know what the hell is going on here. So we turn off our flashlights and they can't see us? This is this is pretty awesome. What in the hell? Lego Star Wars Fan 77, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. When are you planning to show your daughter Star Wars? That's a really good question, one that I have no idea the answer to. I first saw Star Wars when I was probably like, I don't even remember. It's probably before I could form memories, you know? One of those kind of things. I mean, I'm sure everybody has those kind of things, right? There's events and things that have just been with you your entire life, and you don't know when you were introduced to them or when you first saw them, you know. But my guess is probably around 3 or 4. That's kind of my guess, yeah. Oh shit, it's kind of my guess. What are these fireflies flying around? What in the hell? Did I get the Ewok? There we go, nice. This is nuts. I didn't realize it was going to be pitch black dark with these giant flashlights. You know what this reminds me of? E.T. E.T. Creepy. But yeah, Lego Star Wars fan, probably around like the age of 3 or 4, something like that is my guess. I don't really have a specific, you know, age. I'm curious, what age did you guys first see Star Wars? Not too sure why the super chats aren't reading, guys, so I'm going to wait for the robot, alright? And if she doesn't read it, I'm going to read it when I die.
The Force will be with you.
Speak of the devil.
Always.
My friend
Wispies,
has a
okay.
baby. I'm recording all the noises he makes, so later I can ask him what.
Luke Fredericks, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it as well, just as soon as I don't die by a little Ewok here.
Fredder, so happy to hear that you're a dad. I bet your reaction to it was better than Hayden's in Revenge of the Sith.
I'm sure it was. Sully. Luke, that's a cool idea. Like, I've been sitting there, like, watching my daughter kind of look at me and my wife, and just kind of, like, you can see, obviously she's less than a week old, but I can kind of see a curiosity when she's kind of glancing around the room. And I know she can't really see very far in front of her face at the moment, but you just got to wonder, like, what for very primitive thoughts, of course. There's no language at the moment, but what is she thinking? What's going on in the brain, you know?
Didn't see Star Wars till I was 7.
So that's probably a pretty good age to see it, actually. That's probably a pretty good age to see it. 1 second, Indiana Bones. But that's kind of a neat idea to record. Well, I guess it's just kind of like recording family home videos, right? But I've been recording some videos, taking a lot more pictures than videos. Am I gonna die here from these wispies? Nope. Nope. What are these wispies? Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn it. Now I'm an Ewok. There's a lot of stormtroopers left. That's crazy. Sully Hogs, Greedo. So happy to hear that you're a dad. I bet your reaction to it was better than Hayden's in Revenge of the Sith. Of course it was. Of course it was. Of course it was. Oh, I can see way better. Oh, nice. But I appreciate that super chat, Sully. And yeah, everything's going great. I'm so happy to be a dad too. Like the day's finally here. The day we've been waiting for like over 9 months, you know. And I know my wife within the past few.
The Force will be with you.
Damn it! Within the past few weeks, she was very ready because
Congrats, man. Advice from my brother: write a letter to your kid about all you're feeling now. Deliver it in 18 years before she embarks on her own.
That's a cool idea.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Congrats. Ewok hunt is fav mode, just hide edge of map or cave, wait for extraction and run. Like hell, super excited when you get back into CW reviews.
Hey, William Aguilar, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Be patient with me, guys. I'm tempted to just close out the game and just shoot the shit with you guys. It's been a week, and I feel like I have not talked to my long lost friends in a while. I think I should reserve an Ewok hunt stream for another day. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You know what? I'm gonna hang out with you guys. I apologize for everybody that wanted me to watch the play the game, but I'm in more of a chit-chatting mood. How about that?
In A New Hope, I cried and left the room. Ironically, I wasn't afraid of the devil man with horns soon after long.
Indiana Bones, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I didn't get to see Star Wars till I was 7. Oh.
A lot of people think that Rey is too overpowered, and that since she had no training, she shouldn't have been that good at everything with the Force.
Game Station 3, thank you, man. 1 second. I didn't get to see Star Wars until I was 7. Indiana Bones, that to me, that's probably a pretty good age to get introduced to it, to tell you the truth. Obviously, I'm going to show my kids, my daughter, my future kids, Star Wars before that, because I can't hold out that long, right? I can't hold out that long. But 7 is a good age to see a Star Wars movie for the first time. You get that sense of adventure. It's kind of made for you, you know what I mean? It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. Actually, JJ, the 17th. The 17th.
Always.
But that's pretty close.
Be sure to read her The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise as a bedtime story.
There you go. And Hawthorne, congrats, man. Advice from my brother. Write a letter to your kid about all you are feeling now. Deliver it in 18 years before she embarks on her own. Yeah, we actually have a time capsule kind of container. With, like, we already put some newspapers that came out the day that she was born. Also the day after she was born, because the news that happened on her birthday are in the day's paper after she was born. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my plan. I've been writing a little bit, and yeah, the time capsule kind of has like pre-filled out sheet, not filled out, but like questionnaires and stuff like that on these sheets inside the time capsule, like basically what's going on in the world right now, what me and my wife are up to, all that kind of neat stuff. So yeah, and there's also letters that I need to give to my parents, my wife's parents, and everybody to write a little bit to, the little girl when she turns 18. But that's kind of mind-blowing to me. Like, I'm excited for that, I'm excited. My cousin actually just recently turned 18, and she opened up a time capsule that her parents gave her. And she really enjoyed reading through that. It can go either way, right? Like, as an 18-year-old, I probably would have thought it was neat, but I was a shithead. So I hope my daughter isn't a shithead like me, and can actually appreciate those kind of things, But you're almost like writing it for yourself in a way, right? The time capsule is almost like for the parents too, But it's good to see you, Hawthorne, and I appreciate that channel support. And William Aguilar, congrats. Ewok hunt is favorite mode. Just hide edge of map or cave, wait for extraction,
Force will be with you.
and run like hell. Oh.
What are your thoughts about what I said about Rey?
Oh, 1 second, Game Station. I'm reading through the super chats. There's a long. I know you guys can't see the long list, but just be patient. I appreciate it. Yeah, super excited when you get back into Clone Wars reviews. I will probably get back into, what is today? Dude, I am so mixed up with my days. Today's Sunday. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, today's Sunday. So next week I'll definitely finish off the Clone Wars arc, the Mandalorian arcs. Man, I'm freezing. So yeah, William and everybody look forward to some Clone Wars videos next week, finishing off the Mandalore arc. Looking forward to that. I'm hoping to get back into making videos next week. It'll be a slow learning process now that, you know, my times are all mixed up, and obviously I got bigger fish to fry, more important things like a little baby human being.
Always.
Don't let her fall to the dark side. And congrats, man, Bryn.
Multiverse, thanks, man. And Luke Fredericks, first time I saw Vader in A New Hope, I cried and left the room. Ironically, I wasn't afraid of the Devil Man with the horns soon after. I guess I've never thought about Vader being like a scary figure for a kid. I guess I've never thought about that before. I guess it would be scary. With his breathing, his voice, his choking. I guess it's one of those things where, like, you just grow up. I don't know. I could see how it would be scary. I've never really thought about that. And, like, I've never heard of my niece or nephew or little cousins being scared, but I can see that happening for sure. And games... Oh, 1 second, guys. Congratulations, my man. Greedo, sleep train ASAP. No kidding. Appreciate that, Bootneck98 Gaming.
You've taken your first step into a much larger world. Congratulations, Greedo. Hope you, wife, and bae are well.
Good to see you, Ryan. Thanks, man.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Daddy Club, Greedo.
Nice. Herbie Del Pozo, good to see you, man. 1 second, guys. Game Station. A lot of people think that Rey is too overpowered and that since she had no training, she shouldn't have been that good at everything with the Force. And then you said, what are your thoughts about what I said about Rey? That doesn't bother me at all. Like, it's kind of interesting. Yes, there's legitimate criticisms about Rey, right? Legitimate criticisms about sequel trilogy, just like there's legitimate criticisms about every character, every movie, everything. But it's kind of funny to me, the people that complain about Rey and don't have a problem with, like, little baby Anakin flying his spaceship into a Trade Federation ship and blowing it up and yippee skippy. Like, there's or Luke just used the Force, Luke, and he's able to shoot torpedoes, proton torpedoes down into the Death Star. He's able to fly an X-wing after only flying around a little Ford Pinto on his desert planet. Like, people don't apply the same criticism to the movies that they grew up with and that they like, but they apply the criticism to the newer stuff. And I get it. You know, by the time you see the newer stuff, you're older, maybe a little more cynical. But no, Rey doesn't bother me. I think she's a fun character. She's a flawed character, more so than people give her credit for. I think people. Yeah, I don't think people give her enough credit. I think she's a good character. Whatever. And Tommy, be sure to read through the but Game Station 3, I appreciate the channel support. And yeah, I have no problem with Rey. She's an interesting character to me, an abandoned character. And the only person that she can really confide in is Kylo. They're kind of the only two people that know what one another's kind of going through, right? They had masters that failed them. They don't really know their place in the story, but well, yeah. I appreciate that. And Tommy, be sure to read her The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise as a bedtime story. Actually, I have not read her a book yet. That's a good idea. I need to start a little reading kind of tradition, right before bed. My buddy Thaddeus, you guys know Thaddeus, he actually sent us a book that is called We Are Here, I think it is. It's kind of a neat like I don't know, I think it's my favorite book that we have. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like basically says, you know, we're on planet Earth. What's up, Thad? There you are. It's probably my favorite. What's that book called, man? What's that book called? I've been flipping through it. I'm just waiting to read it read it to her. But yeah, Multiverse, don't let her fall to the dark side, and congrats, man. Well, I appreciate that. Well, you know what? She can fall on whatever light or dark side she wants to. She can do whatever she wants. You can do whatever you want, little girl. You can do whatever you want, little girl. Just with another man, that's a little girl. Let's see. I'm trying to figure something out here. Let's see if I can put this little picture up here. Image. Since I'm not actually playing the game, I'm gonna just put a picture up. How about that? 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 That is a giant picture. That doesn't make any sense, right? That doesn't look good. That does not look good. What are you doing? That does not look good. Bear with me, guys. I wish there was an easy way to do this. But there we go. Nice. Bingo bongo. All right. But be sure to read what are your thoughts. Don't let her fall to the dark side. Ryan Harp, you've taken your first step into a much larger world. Congratulations, Greedo. Hope you, wife, and baby are well. Oh, one sec.
Happy fatherhood.
No kid. Andy, thank you so much, man. That's so generous. I greatly appreciate it. 1 second, man. Ryan Harp, you've taken your first step into a much larger world. Congratulations, Greedo. Hope you... I already read that, didn't I?
Congratulations, Daddy Kissy Face.
Ricard Akerstrand. I appreciate that, Ryan. Everybody's doing great. We had our first pediatrician appointment the day after we left the hospital. So what was that? Thursday? Friday. I'm all mixed up. But yeah, she's doing exactly what she needs to do. I've been mapping out her poops. I have a chart where I mark her poops and pees. I'm sure I didn't know that was a part of being a father. Man, people are dumb. People are dumb. But Ryan, I appreciate that, man. Everybody's great. And Herbie Del Pozo, congratulations. Welcome to the Daddy Club, Greedo. It feels good. It feels good. Everybody keeps welcoming to the Daddy Club. And I got to say, it's a pretty fun club so far. And I'm sure it only gets better. Like right now, you know, she's a newborn. She's less than a week old. She's so fragile. She's so fragile.
The Force will be with you.
You just tiptoe like, oh, I don't want to hurt her.
Star Wars when I was 1. Can't wait for Daddy Darth. I've currently been thinking about Mad Max Fury Road. Didn't like it at first, but I do now.
Nice, Sully. Nice. But yeah, I appreciate that, Herbie. It's a good club to be in, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Like, I'm just glad she's out, right? I'm just glad she's in the world now. And now I feel like I have a little bit of control, but I feel like I'll just feel nervous my entire life.
A new recruit for the Empire. You can use these super chats to spoil your child.
There you go. Kier, thank you so much, man. Star Wars Ramblings. Happy Fatherhood, bud. Here's a couple weeks worth of diaper money. Well, I really appreciate that, man. That's too generous. It's too much. But yeah, that's definitely... the amount of fucking diapers I've gone through just in the past couple days. It's like... It doesn't make any sense.
Huge congratulations,
oh, one sec.
Greedo. Super proud and happy for you. It's actually Patrick Ward here. Hope you like
nice
channel name.
Oh, I do. I like that. Anxious Contrarian. I could see people. Hey, have you ever watched The Anxious Contrarian? I like that. 1 second, Patrick. Andy, I really appreciate that, man. And it's good to see you. And yeah, the amount of like diapers and like wet wipes we've gone through in just a couple days. Holy shit. I mean, good. And it's kind of funny, like every time I go to change my daughter's diaper, sometimes like we wake her up to change her and stuff because we hear her fart in her sleep. And it was like a false alarm, so I'll open up her diaper, and then as soon as I open it up, I guess she gets like startled or something, and she'll just shit like all over as soon as I open up the diaper. It's funny. Whatever. Oh, poop jokes. Ricard Akerstrand, congratulations, Daddy. Well, I appreciate that, man. I truly do. If you guys haven't followed me, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I posted a couple pictures. This being one of them, actually, on there. I was kind of, I don't know. It's kind of the picture that I took of my hand and her hand with my wife in the background was just like, I don't know. It was, people loved it. It was great. That was like right after the experience of me seeing her for the first time and her barely opening her eyes when she heard my voice. And it was such like such an emotional connection there. I mean, it's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you know, yeah. But yeah. Sully Hogs. Star Wars saw Star Wars when I was 1. Can't wait for Daddy Darth. I've currently been thinking about Mad Max Fury Road. Didn't like it at first, but I do now. Mad Max Fury Road was one of the first 4K movies I ever bought. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I would like to watch it again. I've seen it maybe 3 times. Yeah, I never not liked it. And I've kind of enjoyed it with every single viewing, you know? But, yeah, Daddy Darth, Sully, it's going to be... I have a couple ideas. At the moment, it's just taken, you know... To do a Daddy Darth video right now, it would take a long time. It would be... I don't want to subject my daughter to some of my ideas at the moment. I'll wait till she gets a little older, right? I have a couple ideas that would have to involve some of my friends who have, like, rebel costumes, you know? Some of my buddies who have, like, full X-Wing pilot costumes. Because I would like to... Basically, I have an idea where I dress up as Darth and I push my daughter in a baby carriage or a stroller. And, yeah... We'll see. I'm excited though. But I appreciate it. And Karen Spores, congratulations, a new recruit for the Empire. You can use your super chats to spoil your child. Well, I appreciate that. She's spoiled. You can't spoil a newborn, right? That's what, like, we've heard people say, like, don't spoil her. Don't hold her too often. She'll get used to it. Shut the fuck up. What? It's my newborn daughter. I'm gonna hold her 24/7. Shut up. But I'm gonna spoil the shit out of her. I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate it. Spores. And the Anxious Contrarian. Huge congratulations, Greedo. Super proud and happy for you. It's actually Patrick Ward here. Hope you like the new channel name. I do like it. The Anxious Contrarian. I do like it. It kind of reminds me of, like, what is his name? Crap. The book is called Here We Are. There we go. That's it. Thanks, Thad. You probably posted that earlier and I just completely missed it. But yeah. Yeah, I do like it. And I appreciate the channel support. Anxious Contrarian, Patrick Ward. I truly do. Her first words were rebel scum. Can you do a James Earl Jones impression? I can if I have Audacity, like, effects going. I think I do a pretty good, like, a pretty good impression, actually. Oh.
I'm not sure if you remember me, but you inspired me to start a series, and it is called Star Wars Wrestling. It's WWE 2K18 with Star Wars characters. It is streamed every Friday on FCAE ebook on my page. Lego Mace Windu for a shout out would be awesome.
That's pretty awesome. Mace, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Too generous, man. I really appreciate that. And you're the new stream boss. It's too... You sons of bitches are too nice. I'm not sure. I'm going to read what the robot read. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you inspired me to start a series, and it is called Star Wars Wrestling. It's WWE 2K18 with Star Wars characters. It is streamed every Friday on Facebook on my page, Lego Mace Windu Core. A shout out would be awesome. Lego Mace Windu Core. Go check it out. So WWE 2K18, is that for the PC? Is that like mods? Star Wars I'm going to look this up real quick. Is that like Star Wars mods for the PC, maybe? WWE 2K18 Star Wars. Oh, do they actually just have them in there? How to make Rey from Star Wars to 20. Wow. It's on PC. It's on PS4. Huh. Can I be... I created them. Oh, you can create character. You can I didn't know that, Mace. That's kind of neat. That's a cool idea to stream. Do a lot of people do that, Mace? Like stream on Facebook? I've never really thought about that. I've never really thought about doing something like that. Huh. Well, I created some of them and downloaded some of them. Okay. Oh. So correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe if maybe there's like a marketplace where if you create a character, you can upload it and other people can download the character. Maybe. But that's awesome, Mace. Yeah, so if you guys like wrestling and like Star Wars, go check out Lego Mace Windu Core on Facebook. There you go, man. But I really appreciate that. And, that's more so than anything else. With this channel, whenever anybody says what you said, Mace, saying, like, you inspired me to make a YouTube channel. You inspired me to, I think it was Zay the Geek the other... No, who was it? It wasn't Zay. Oh, who was it? I apologize if you... oh, man, who was it? That's bothering me. But he said he's going to get a job at a summer camp. And he said... I think it was the Fat Batman. I think it was, yeah. He said that he kind of went for it because of what I was saying. And that kind of stuff is, so important to me and so just kind of mind-blowing that this little silly Stormtrooper helmet goofy YouTube internet idea has spawned so many like cool ideas, so much creativity. And that's all you can ask for when you do something like this, right? I think so. But Mace, I really appreciate that. It's too nice, man. It's too nice. How does she react to your mask? Some Brenda. Actually, right there in that photo, in that picture, she was pretty much asleep. She was pretty content. Yeah, newborns at this stage sleep they can sleep up to 22 hours a day. But the thing is with newborns, and maybe this is a relatively new thing. I asked my parents if this was the case when they were, raising me and my sister. And they said this was not the case. But basically, the doctor told us to wake her up every 2 to 3 hours for like 2 weeks. Every 2 to 3 hours, we have to wake up ourselves if we're in the middle of the night. We set alarms, and we wake up and we feed her, and we change the diaper, and then we go back to bed. Every 2.5 hours is what we set our alarm for. But yeah. Did you vomit changing her diapers? Space Metal Ferrari 248. No, man, I don't have any of those kind of I'm not weirded out with poop or pee or puke or anything like that. None of that stuff has ever bothered me. Ever. I don't know. I mean, when I was on deployment, so basically 200 guys shared one head, one bathroom, 2 showers. 200 guys shared 2 showers and 3 shitters, and 2 sinks. And one day, those shitters backed up. And the berthings where we slept were just flooded with poopy, shitty water. Just poop. Logs were floating through the berthing. That is the one time poopy piss really got to me because it was disgusting. But no, that kind of stuff has never bothered me, especially when it's your own kid, whatever. I don't give it. She had some on her foot because she put her foot close to her butt, and I just wiped it off with my pinky. It's my fucking kid. Who gives a shit? It's poop. It's just poop. It's not gonna kill me, right? Ow! I really banged my tooth on my pint glass. I'm waiting for my wife to have a beer with me, but she's breastfeeding, so she wants to make sure none of the alcohol transfers to the breast milk. So yeah, it's best. I guess it's best to wait, right? But I think we read, or the nurse actually told us 1 drink per hour, and then it's gone.
That story reminds me of Full Metal Jacket.
Sully Hogs, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Oh shit. That story reminds me of Full Metal Jacket when they're wiping up the bathroom. Yeah, it's more like it was more like a comedy. Like everybody's just watching this, and then you hear engineering being called, and they somebody has to fix it. But Sully, I appreciate that channel support, man. I saw that. Let me see. I actually downloaded the Patreon. I used to have the Patreon app on my iPhone months ago, 6 months ago. But when I got a Google Pixel 2, I never downloaded the Patreon app. So now I have it. So now I'm notified when people comment and stuff. So I need to check everybody's out. I posted today, so I'm gonna be more active on there. because it's so much easier with the app, you know. But I appreciate that, Sully. It's good to see you, man. Would you feed formula to her if your wife can't breastfeed her for some reason, Raptark? Yeah. If that's the only option, absolutely, yeah. A lot of people, you know, as your kid gets older, a lot of people pump too. You can pump milk and actually store it in your freezer. So you can basically stock up, and then when, you want to go somewhere where, yeah, basically you can pump. And that's kind of what our plan is going to be. But yeah, if it comes down to it, formula, but it's crazy. It's crazy how a mammal's body works. It's insane. Blows my mind every single time I look at my daughter. Insane. Shit, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Damn it. I can't remember. Congratulations, man. You're finally a father. Well, I appreciate that, Demon Killer. Yeah, I've been waiting. Super excited. Super exciting. Greedo will be an amazing father, dude. I wish nothing but the best for you, your wife, and your daughter. Cheers. Thank you, Zeta Geek. It's good to see you. I feel, dude, it's only been a week since I've done a stream, and I feel like, maybe a little longer, maybe a week and a couple days, but I feel like it's been ages. Like, I never, it's weird when you don't do something that you're so used to doing every single day, Because I always tried to stream every single day. And this is the first time I've streamed in like maybe a week and a half, maybe less than that. But I got a little nervous. And I never get nervous before streams. But it's just that kind of like break from streaming and making videos and stuff like that. That I was unsure of myself. Like, do I remember how to do this? Can I keep up a conversation? You know what I mean? Do people really want to listen to me? Man. Take some more time if you need. I would have. Thad. Yeah, I was planning on streaming yesterday, and then I completely forgot that my family was coming over. Like, I've just been so out of it. My days are all mixed up. But yeah, I figured, just hopping on here for an hour and kind of giving you guys an update would be fun. Just a little hangout before I. What are we doing tonight? We're gonna give my daughter her first sponge bath. And then we are going to, I'm hoping, watch an episode of Lost in Space on Netflix. I want to watch that, but we need to finish. It's a show called The Looming Tower, and it's kind of about like Al Qaeda, the FBI, the CIA, tracking them before 9/11. We're pretty much caught up. I think we're missing one episode, but yeah, I'm just rambling, aren't I? Congrats, dude. Wish you the best for all your family. I appreciate that. Truly do. I'm surprised you didn't put a mini Stormtrooper helmet on your baby, the real Darren Lee. I'm not a monster. I wouldn't do that. I can't do that to a newborn baby. Maybe when she's a couple years old and she kind of understands, hey, daddy makes silly videos on the internet. And he always wears a helmet. What is with that? What is with that silly guy? Maybe if she's in on the joke, she'll want to join in. But I wouldn't like subject her to that, I'm usually not a fan of American accents, but Greedo's accent has always been awesome to me. Liam Geary. What kind of accent? If you had to guess, like, I never feel like. Well, I guess technically everybody has an accent to everybody else, right? But me, I feel like I just have the most basic, location-specific American accent you can possibly have, Thanks, Noah O. Appreciate that. Man. You could do a Stormtrooper baby beanie. Yeah. Actually, we already have one. Hansi Solo? Yeah, we actually have one. We haven't put a hat. We put a hat on her in the hospital, but we haven't put a hat on her at home. Yeah. David Castro, no gameplay. I played for like 15 minutes and I realized that I was more in the mood to talk. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I haven't streamed for like a week and a half because I had a kid. And I'm more in the mood to just hang out with you guys because I feel like it's been a little while. I'm just giving you guys some updates. But I see that Ewok Hunt is still... Do you guys know when Ewok Hunt is going away? Because I definitely want to play more Ewok Hunt. Get a little better at playing it. See what the hell's going on. It seems pretty fun. I don't hear your accent, but you have the most memorable laugh, Zaylin. Yeah, sometimes, like, somebody will... Especially when I'm playing PUBG with, you know, Palp and Nine Nut and 6 Foot and Garrett and all those guys... Somebody will in the chat will say, I love like hearing Greedo laugh or something like that, and I'll go back and listen to it, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I sound like when I laugh. Oh boy. Ewok Hunt might be permanent. What's up, Liam? Ewok Hunt might be permanent, but I'll probably stick around for a while. Nice. I didn't realize it was going to be like nighttime and with the flashlights and stuff. It's eerie. I kind of hope, unless they do have a daytime version, I kind of hope there's a daytime
We
version.
appreciate that you make some time for us. Thumbs up.
M98, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too. We appreciate that you make some time for us. You guys are my babies too. You guys are my babies too. You guys are my babies too. You guys need your diaper changed? Oh, you poop? Oh, YouTube chat, you poop? Oh, you need a YouTube... Oh, that's a really good poop, YouTube chat. M98, I appreciate that, man. Oh, man. Yeah, is there more than one map for Ewok Hunt, or is it nighttime? Because I feel like it would be more fun to me if it was daytime and it was just like an onslaught, I don't know. Because it's a little too difficult to see the Ewoks. It's a little too difficult to even see your teammates. It's almost just like, I don't know. Just nighttime? Man. Okay, one map. I'm sure if it's a permanent mode, they'll have more variety and stuff like that. But yeah. Greedo, do you ever go back and watch your old vids? Do you ever get weirded out by the difference between your voice on and off camera? Some nerds gameplays.
The Force will be with you.
It's been... Oh, one sec.
Being a father is amazing. I'm turning 23 and have a 1-year-old son and a daughter on the way. Darth Greedo dad jokes inbound. Plan on any more kids?
There we go, Dragaroth. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer... Shit, I already forgot the question. Who was it? Some nerds gameplay. No, it's very rare that I go back and watch my old videos, man. If I do, it's usually a parody video, like Imperial Paper Pusher or Death Star safety video or something, whatever that's called. Usually it's those silly parody videos because I'll watch them and I'll be like, you know what, I need to make more parody. I watch like some of my older stuff to go, you know what, I miss making this silly stuff. But no, it's very rare because sometimes, especially with my changes videos, the first couple, the quality to me, the audio quality makes me cringe. Sometimes my script makes me cringe too because, you know, obviously I'm a different person. That was like almost 7 years ago that I made my first changes video. I'm a much different person. I'm a dad now. So the way that I acted in that video at points, you know, I still kind of harbor a lot of the same ideas, a lot of the same opinions, but for the most part, I kind of cringe at those videos a lot because I would have gone about it a different way, right? But yeah. And Dragaroth, thank you so much, man. Being a father is amazing. I'm turning 23 and I have a 1-year-old son and a daughter on the way. Darth Greedo, dad jokes inbound. Plan on any more kids. Dude, I am going to make a Star Wars dad jokes video. Where is my pen? I haven't been home. I don't know where. I'm all mixed up. Dragaroth. Let me write that down. Dad jokes. And it's going to be super cringy. And it's meant to be cringy. Everything's meant to be cringy. Nice. That's awesome, man. Congrats on the one on the way, and congrats on being a dad. And you asked if I plan on having more kids. Yeah, me and my wife kind of plan on having one more. We kind of plan on having 2 kids. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I appreciate that, man. And it's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in ages, but it's only been like... a week and a couple days. It's crazy. R.I.P. old Greedo mask. I got him a new one. Yeah, Thad actually got me a new Greedo mask. I need to wear it more. It's been a long time since I've worn it. Has Darth Vader gone too far is good, I hear. Yep, that one too. I wonder if you search that, has Darth Vader gone too far? Yep, there you go. Is Darth Vader going too far? Is a video that I made with Thaddeus there. He lends his voice. It's pretty awesome. I want to make another video like that. Eventually. Thanks everybody for the congratulations. We need some PUBG. Yeah, it'll probably be a week or 2 until I get back into the swing of things. Until I figure out, the best schedule. Until I figure out, I don't even know what to say. Like, even this single hour, I feel like I want to be out there helping my wife, even though baby's probably sleeping, my wife's probably watching a movie. Newborns are at both terrifying and relatively easy. I've kind of, figured out. Yes, you're going to be sleepy. Boo-hoo. Oh, you're sleepy? You brought a fucking kid in the world. Shut up. But yeah, wipe their butt, feed them. My wife has it obviously way harder because she has to breastfeed, and I try to help out as much as possible, but yeah, at least I kind of have some control now, right? A little bit of control. I can see my daughter, right? Thanks, Alex McBride. What do you think your daughter will think of your vids when she's older? Carson Tranter. I've never thought about that. I don't know. When I definitely when I write to her, when I continue writing to her in my the time capsule thing that I'm going to put in her time capsule, little note from Dad. I'm going to mention the channel and say this is what I was up to when you were born. This is the silly stuff. It'd be kind of neat if I could. Well, I don't know, but yeah. Now that she's born, I kind of want to finish my book in the next month or 2. Write the final chapter, But yeah. What did you do for fun on deployment? Congrats as well, man. Scott, well, I appreciate that. For fun, Scott, this was back in 2010 and 2011, which is hard to believe it's been that long since I was on deployment. That is so hard to believe. On the boat, what did I do for fun? So I was with a squadron. With a helicopter squadron. So there was like maybe 30 of us from the squadron, and the rest of the guys on the boat were boat guys. We were kind of the guest of the boat, So we had our own kind of basically we had control of our hangar. We had control of the shop. We had control of the AW. Basically rescue swimmers had their own room. So I became really good friends with the rescue swimmers in my detachment. And they had a secure room that had confidential material in it, so they would only let people that they really liked come in. So luckily they liked me, so they had an Xbox, and we used to play Xbox on deployment, man. But for the most part, it was all having fun. Was just all about shooting the shit with the guys and smoking cigars back on the flight line or the flight deck, just killing time and hanging out, shooting the shit, putting a fat dip of skull in your mouth and just hanging out. Yeah. I'm watching this live stream here in Qatar. Oh, nice. It's 11 p.m. I have school tomorrow. Jeff does things. 11 p.m. Oh, get to sleep, Jeff. Get to sleep, Jeff. Thanks, Crody. I'm waiting for Abo Hiccups. I'm waiting for the Oh.
The Force will be with you always.
Abo, see, the robot sometimes reads curse words, and then she gets hung up on a word like pissed. Stupid robot. Are you pissed off if net neutrality was removed? Says Abo Hiccups. First off, thank you so much for the super chat. It's good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in ages. Yes, the thing is, like, I try not to give opinions about things when I don't know the extent of the thing, you know? I have the most basic, like, crust layer of knowledge of the net neutrality argument. I understand the throttling of speeds and data. I understand charging for or favoring companies and pushing down innovation. I understand all the arguments. Yeah, so yeah, I guess with my basic limited knowledge, I would say yes. I would be disappointed because if anything's true, like if you watch the Zuckerberg hearing, it is very true that we need some younger, more technologically savvy people in the Senate and Congress, right? And I feel like sometimes these laws are being written by people that don't really understand the internet and don't really understand its importance. But yeah, Abo, like I said, I don't really know too much about it, but what I do know, I would be disappointed. Yeah, absolutely. That being said, I need to be more involved with that kind of stuff, right? Oh well. Dude, how do you not have 1 mil yet? Dragonborn 2709. I don't know. I should probably make more Snoke Theory videos or more Red Circle Arrow videos and tell people that I have an inside source in the Lucasfilm camp who's feeding me episode 9 information, and then I'll put these videos out there, and then when episode 9 comes out and it turns out that everything that I said was wrong, I'll delete all of those videos. Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube. You just favor and coddle clickbait. Oh, YouTube. Greedo, have you seen the Mark Zuckerberg memes, Liam O? I've seen a lot of the data ones, Star Trek The Next Generation data ones, which are funny. But those are basically the only ones that I've seen, I think. Yeah. Can you believe that I have, I watched the entire Zuckerberg hearing. I watched both days, all of it. I watched all of it. That's kind of like when my wife's kind of like pain and contractions started. And we were just laying in bed and I just started watching all of it. Yeah.
The Force will be with you.
Interesting, Carbon Freezer. Oh, Sapity, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I don't know if you meant to ask a question or you wanted to be a silent supporter. Either way, I really appreciate that. That's too generous, too kind. Yeah, man, I really appreciate that. The channel survives because of you. All you guys. I mean that. Like, yeah. But yeah, Sapity, I don't know if you meant to type a message in there. If you did and you forgot, I'll keep an eye on the chat. If you did and you wanted to be a
Which SW cut are you going to show her? Augur BR.
But yeah, Sapity, if you meant to type a question, I'll keep an eye out on the chat. If you didn't and you wanted to be a silent supporter, I appreciate it all the same. Thank you so much, man. And Thomas Bicknell, which Star Wars cut are you going to show her? OG or BR? Thomas, well, first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And, well, I'm hoping by the time she's 3 or 4 or 5 years old, they'll have the original on Blu-ray? Maybe? I'm not holding my breath. But no. I'm going to definitely show her the Blu-rays. I'm going to show her the official releases. I'm going to show her the best quality, you know? Because as much as I love the fan edits, as much as I love my VHS copies, my rips, all that stuff.
Oh, be with you always.
You got a baby. I bought a house. It's a good time for helmets.
Nice, man. That's a big step. That's a big shit fucking deal right there, Hawthorne. I appreciate it, guys. 1 second. So yeah, Thomas, I'll probably show her the Blu-rays. Oh.
What will you do if she doesn't like Star Wars?
Admiral Trench. But yeah, that being said, Thomas, like the despecialized edition is probably the way to go in my opinion. You know, that's probably what I'll show her. I have that burned on a Blu-ray disc. And really, it doesn't really matter in my head. You know, it doesn't really matter. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And Hawthorne, you had a baby. I bought a house. It's a good time for helmeted men. There you go. Congrats, man. That's a huge milestone, buying a house.
The force
Oh,
will be with you.
claim that on your taxes.
I'm back, you sexy beast. SPACEMANAPEINC lives.
That is hilarious that it thought it was an acronym. But 1 second, super chats. I'm gonna get to you guys. And I'm gonna have to hop off here in a second, so I'm gonna get through. Oh,
congrats on the baby.
so I'm gonna hop off here after I get through these super chats. I appreciate you guys tuning in. All right. So yeah, that's a huge milestone, Hawthorne, and congratulations. Me and my wife bought our house. Let's see. 2014, I think. Wow, that's hard to believe. We've been in the house for 4 years already. House was built in like the late 30s, early 40s. Old fun house. But I appreciate that, man, and congratulations once again. And Admiral Trench, what will you do if she doesn't like Star Wars? Dude, I will not give a shit. If she doesn't like Star Wars, I don't care. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, the thing is, I'm not going to be one of those dads who wants their kids to like what they like, right? I'm going to be the type of dad that, you know, if she's into whatever, if she's into, I don't know, anything, if she's into shooting pool, if she's into ballet, you know, you got to show interest in what your kids show interest in, you know? You're going to play football. You're going to play baseball. That's, shut up. Shut up. No. But no, I couldn't care less, man. If she wants to be a Star Trek fan, if she doesn't want to be a fan of anything like that, who cares? Who cares? But I appreciate that, Admiral Trench. She can like what she likes, don't like what she likes. It's all good. It's all good. Just show interest in what your kid's interested in, right? Spaceman Ape Incorporated. I'm back, you sexy beast. Spaceman Incorporated lives. Well, I appreciate that channel support and super chat, man. It's good to see you. And like I said earlier, the channel without a doubt thrives on that support. You know, especially in the past week, like, it's kind of YouTube is an interesting game, man. It's an interesting game because you put in so much effort for years and years and years, and then you take like a week and a half off, and your ad revenue, you might as well just like be laying in bed. So doing YouTube full time, it's both like a cursing and a curse and a blessing, because you know, unless you're really on top of it, like Star Wars Explained, like Alex and Molly from Star Wars Explained, they have so many videos. They put videos scheduled in the hopper. They have them ready to go. They can go on vacation. They have like a week's worth of videos scheduled. That's the way to do it. But for me, a week off like just fucking kills it. It just kills me. So Spaceman, I appreciate that. And Rimley Guard, good to see you. Just wanted to say congrats on the baby. Well, thank you so much, Remy. I really appreciate that. Like I said earlier, it's been a whirlwind. It's been the most kind of terrifying, exciting, just every emotional roller coaster ride you can think on the spectrum. I mean, from the moment my wife started having her first contractions 56 hours before the baby came, to, you know, the doctor coming in and telling us basically, you know, he thinks there might be something wrong, so we're going to perform a C-section, going into the surgery room, seeing it actually performed, which I never thought, you know, would be, I never thought they would allow me, but they allowed me to take pictures of the C. It was kind of, you know, a big time operation. And then going around the corner and meeting my daughter for the first time, and like, so I'll give a little rundown. The first time I basically saw my daughter and met my daughter, I was, I didn't want to leave my wife. My wife was out of it, and, you know, she passed out, and the doctors kind of whisked me away, because, you know, it was a lot of shit going on that night. But they whisked me away, and I went to meet my daughter, and I felt so bad because my wife was still in the other room, you know. But so my daughter's kicking and screaming in this kind of bin, and kicking and screaming. The nurses are prodding her, checking her reflexes, making sure she's breathing okay. And I walk over and I just start talking to her. I'm like, "Hi, hey, good morning." I would say things that I would say to her when she was on my wife's belly. And then she stops crying. She stops crying, and her little eyes, newborns can't really open their eyes very well. It's so bright, they've been in darkness, complete darkness for 9 months. But she stops crying, and she starts kind of trying to open her eyes. And I'm just standing over there, hello. And she opens her eyes for maybe like 4 seconds, and she's just looking at me. And I mean, struggling to open her eyes. But we, that's the first time we saw each other. And dude, it was like the most just unreal, out of body experience. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, nothing, I don't think anything will ever compare. It's just such an insane feeling that I felt at that moment. I don't know. God.
The Force
Crazy.
will be with you. Always.
What character do you think your daughter would look like?
Spaceman Ape Incorporated, what character do you think your daughter will look like? Oh, would look like. Like as a newborn, what character? I mean, newborns kind of they're short and squishy and chubby, right? So maybe, God, who? How about this? The scene from The Last Jedi that was cut from Canto Bight, where Wicket, what's his name? Oh God, I can't believe I'm mind farting on that. Let's see. What's his name? Warwick Davis. That's right, Warwick Davis. When Warwick Davis played that character that was cut from The Last Jedi and the deleted scene, where he's wearing that towel and he has the one eye. I guess it kind of looks like that character, just a little short, chubby cheeked thing who has a diaper on. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let's see. Search for Warwick Davis, The Last Jedi. Yeah, you'll see him. Google Images, you'll see him. That's basically what a newborn looks like right there. But I appreciate that, Spaceman Ape Incorporated. I truly do.
Always.
Congrats on the baby. Wish you and mom all the best.
Hey, the Fat Batman. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Congrats on the baby. Wish you and mom all the best. Well, I appreciate that, man. Everything's going good. We had our first doctor appointment the day after we got home from the hospital, so that was Friday, I think, or Thursday. I think it was Friday. I think. I'm all turned around. But
Always.
Congrats, boss. Mission on your RP server at 7:30.
Nice, Cap. 1 sec. But yeah, Fat Batman, everything's going good. The doctor said she's perfectly normal. She's in good health. It's just mind-blowing, man. It's just mind-blowing. But I appreciate that. It's good to see you. And Cap Coldblood, congrats, boss. Mission on your RP server at 7:30. So if you guys didn't know, Cap Coldblood and some programmers, they basically, if you have Gary's mod, you can join a HelloGreedo Gary's mod Star Wars RP server, Empire RP server. So if you need some to know how to join that and everything, if you have Gary's mod, how about this? I'm going to post on Twitter, Cap, and tell people to hop in there. I'm assuming that's 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to post the server IP address in there right after this stream on Twitter, and hopefully we'll get some people in there. But it's good to see you, man, and I appreciate the congrats from everybody. All right, guys. I got to get going. What time is it? 4:30? Oh, shit. 4:30 is actually the time. We schedule the feedings every 2.5 hours. 4:30 is the feeding time, so it's about time to feed my daughter and check her diaper. But, dude, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. It's been an emotional, incredibly, just absolutely amazing roller coaster these past 9+ months. And it's going to continue for the rest of my life, right? But, yeah. But, all right. Oh, 1 sec. All right, guys, I got to get going. Curb those super chats. I'm going to have to get going. I'm going to read them. I don't know if the robot will read them, okay? Is that a fake baby in the thumbnail or your actual daughter? That's my actual daughter, man. What are you talking about?
Congrats, Greedo. I'm so happy for you both.
Yeah, that's my actual daughter. My dad was actually over, my parents were over that day, and he took a bunch of pictures of me and her just kind of around her nursery. And I like the lighting on that one. That's kind of, I don't like it.
Is that a fake baby in the thumbnail?
No, it's not a
or
fake baby.
Daughter?
No, it's not a fake baby. But that'd be weird if it was, right? And that'd be a super realistic looking back of the head baby. And Falcon Fox, congrats, Greedo. I'm so happy for you both. Well, I really appreciate that. Guys, I really appreciate that from all of you guys, all the congratulations. It's been fun. I hope you guys have kind of enjoyed. You know, occasionally I'll post about, you know, oh, my daughter's almost born. My daughter's almost born. And then take a picture and post it on Instagram of like my wife's belly at the movie theater or something. And now she's finally here. Roller coaster is at the peak right now. And we'll see where it goes. But all right, guys, I appreciate it. I gotta get going. Let me run down the list. As usual, Spaceman Ape Incorporated, thank you so much for the super chat. Falcon Fox, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Cap Coldblood, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. The Fat Batman, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Remy the Guard, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Admiral Trench, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Hoff Han, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Thomas Bicknell, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Sapity, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Abo Hiccups, thank you for the super chat and channel support. I can't speak tonight. Dragaroth, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. M98, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to speed this up. Mace, thank you for the super chat. Generous, man, too generous. Anxious Contrarian, thank you for the super chat. Kieran Spores, thank you for the super chat. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat. Rickard Akerstrand, thank you for the super chat. Star Wars Ramblings, Mr. Andy, thank you for the super chat. Too generous as well. Herbie Del Pozo, thank you for the super chat. Ryan Harper, thank you for the super chat. Multiverse, thank you for the super chat. Game Station 3, thank you for the super chat. Tommy, thank you for the super chat. Luke Fredericks, thank you for the super chat. William Aguilar, thank you for the super chat. Indiana Bones, thank you for the super chat. Lego Star Wars Fan 77, thank you for the super chat. Stevie Caldwell, thank you for the super chat. Didn't think this would... Man, I didn't think there was this many. I appreciate it, guys. Jesus. Colin Forever, thank you for the super chat. Tom Davis, thank you for the super chat. Sam Austin, thank you for the super chat. The Gaming Geek, thank you for the super chat. Ian the Gamer, thank you for the super chat. Makazi, thank you for the super chat. M98, thank you for the super chat. Jordan Cadwell, thank you for the super chat. And the last time I streamed was 7. That's my alarm that I set for 4:30 saying, hey you jerk, it's time to get up and feed your child. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. So yeah, I don't know when the next time I'll stream is or upload a video. I just wanted to hop on and hang out with you guys for a bit. So next time I stream, I'll definitely play more Ewok Hunt and get a better handle on it. So all right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Until next time, keep kicking ass.